Should you buy or sell a 5-bedroom unit in the West Coast area? Hi everyone, this is Kenny and welcome back to another episode of my property analysis series. If you are the owner of a 5-bedroom unit in Whistler Glen, you must be wondering if it is a good time to sell or keep your unit upon TOP. Today, I'll be sharing my analysis with you, and if you're someone looking to purchase a 5-bedroom unit in Whistler Glen, stay tuned to the end where I give my take on whether it is a good buy or not. Whistler Glen is a 99 years leasehold project located in West Coast area with a total of 716 units. As of today, Whistler Glen is slated to TOP in second quarter 2022 based on the construction progress in CDL website. The two key factors that we look out for is number 1, supply and demand, and number 2, consumer behavior. If you are familiar with the West Coast area, there are two comparable projects nearby, namely Parc Riviera and Twinview. First, let's run through Parc Riviera. TOP in 2019, 99 years leasehold with 752 units, saw 114 profitable transactions with no losses at the moment. Units that saw the most profit are mainly the 4-bedroom units with the highest profit at $325,000. Next, we have Twinview, TOP in 2021, 99 years leasehold with 520 units, saw 34 profitable transactions with no losses at the moment. Units that saw the most profit are also the 4-bedroom units with the highest profit at $469,000. Did you notice something in common here? Parc Riviera and Twinview's largest normal unit is 4-bedroom. Twinview does have 5 bedrooms, but they are penthouses. That said, large units are fetching very good profits with very healthy demands in this area. And since we are talking about Whistler Glen's 5-bedroom unit today, we can clearly see that there is a lack of 5-bedroom supply in this area. Which also means we might see good or even better profits when Whistler Glen reaches TOP. In fact, most owners who bought the large units are mainly for own stay, which is why it is safe to say that there is almost no competition when Whistler Glen attains TOP. Next, we'll talk about the second factor, consumer behavior. As we are aware that 5 bedrooms are usually bought for own stay, most buyers who are looking at 5 bedrooms would prefer a ready unit as it is easier to plan their logistics and to reduce the time and effort to shift such a huge family between rentals while waiting for a new launch. Here's a very classic example of a project in Tanah Merah known as Grandeur Park Residences. TOP in 2020, 99 years leasehold with 720 units, saw profits close to $500,000 for 5-bedroom units. We also noticed that most of the units that were sold by developer closer to TOP are mainly the 5-bedroom units. Whistler Glen saw the same phenomenon as the 5-bedroom units are one of the last few to sell. Therefore, it is safe to say that buyers prefer a ready-to-move-in unit so as to reduce the hassle of moving around. For owners who bought Whistler Glen 5-bedroom at the early stages of the launch, you might want to consider selling it given the good market conditions, cash out and possibly to reinvest somewhere else. Owners who wish to stay and hold can do so, but if we refer to the URI map as of today, there are potentially 2 plots of land along West Coast Road with plot ratios similar to Whistler Glen. So do keep a lookout for upcoming new launches in the future and whether they provide 5 bedrooms, as it will disrupt the limited supply in this area. For buyers looking to purchase Whistler Glen 5-bedroom unit, you will hardly see any units on sale, or it will be a highly contested unit due to the fact that only 3 units will fulfill their seller stamp duty by the end of this year. So do proceed with caution, but good news is, given the limited supply in this area, resale units might be able to sell with profits in the future. That's all for my Whistler Glen's 5-bedroom analysis. If there's a certain project or topic you want me to touch on, do leave a comment in the section below. And if you find my videos useful, do hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.